I'm Princess.
I'm Roz.
And I'm Ree.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Shawty, she a freak. 10-10 freak. She don't want to speak, she want beat to the beat. I'm the voice of the street, plus a freak in the sheet. She want me for her tea, I got me for your meat. I am mad. Shawty, she not bad when it.
Yeah. Woo, guys, 4 Irish in London.
4 Irish in London.
Yeah,
we're taking over.
Yeah.
We have to roll into the accents a bit in this episode, right?
It's gonna come out because you're hearing mine. It's gonna come out.
Yeah, naturally.
As it should.
But do you know what? Yeah, actually, quicker to get to London, Gatwick, than it is to get into the city centre on a weekday.
Facts.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah.
It's now 1 hour,
from anywhere.
minutes.
No, doesn't matter where you're going from.
I
basically
avoid,
now.
I avoid driving into Dublin City Centre. Like, I don't need nothing there.
I only drive at night time if I'm going there.
Do you know what they did? The
way they shut off the roads.
They shut off the road. So in Ireland, don't know if you've ever been, but there's the Halfpenny Bridge, If you're a tourist, you'll know where that is.
Wait, how did you say that?
Halfpenny.
Why do I call it halfpenny?
Half.
Where's the half?
Where's the half?
I'm like the wet bridge.
The Halfpenny.
Halfpenny Bridge,
Because do you know about the Halfpenny Bridge? What used to happen is it was the only place that people could cross
Yeah,
to the north and the south.
Cross the...
And you'd have to pay half a penny. So it's the Halfpenny Bridge.
See why I call it halfpenny?
No, that makes that. No, that both you're correct, but that also.
I always thought,
that also
I always
is-
thought it was pronounced halfpenny.
That's understandable. I can't.
Yeah.
That's-
No, that is fair. Yeah. Oh, well,
Because I was literally bowing my head in shame.
No, you're actually
bro.
correct. You're
No,
correct.
I didn't even realize that.
Because it used to be.
I didn't even.
H-A like apostrophe.
Yeah.
Halfpenny. So it actually is halfpenny. But yeah.
There you go. We're all right.
Yeah, we're all right. Listen.
No way.
I still get to keep my Irish passport.
Yeah.
They can't take that way.
Never.
Where that road is, so that's down the canal, like the centre of Dublin City. So for our viewers that might never been to Ireland or people that are there, that road is what's cut off. So only public transport can go down the canal side of the middle of Dublin City Centre
you're right.
from 7 to 7. So it means that if you have to get to work, you can't go down to the road that connects everyone because you have to go around. Because they thought it was better they were trying to, promote more transport, public transport. But the thing is, the public transport in Ireland is so bad.
It's prehistoric.
You can't.
Whenever I come here, I just remember I'm like, I'm sitting on the train. I'm like, I can literally get anywhere in London within. You can get from east to west or north to south in like an hour if you really wanted to.
Really?
Yeah, and it's pretty quick in London, but in
If it's
Dublin,
not peak time,
you're
100%.
in Dublin you're stuck. Like it's actually so rough.
You can't.
But
You're stuck.
I feel though for the drivers in London though.
Oh yeah, I would
Because
never drive
I think
there.
they are pushing public transport the most. The drivers actually suffer.
Yeah.
So
Parking is
bad. As
expensive.
do Irish people as well. Like it's the same thing. They're trying to put money into public transport. They're trying to make us spend on public transport. So like obviously they're not trying to make roads feasible for normal driving cars.
Okay, can I ask a question? Yeah, like when did they start putting video cameras everywhere? In London. In London, yeah.
I think it's always been like that.
It's been around for years since I was a kid.
So there's always been cameras everywhere, yeah? First of all, is that not like a breach of GDPR, right? And then secondly is, are they going to do it in Ireland? Because I'm starting to see it.
Everyone's going to be... Remember what happened when they tried to bring in water charges? Everyone was like, hardly...
Girl, we still don't got no underground.
Everyone was like, we don't have jack shit, so they're not going to do that. Like, people will just complain.
Do you know what they did? So when we were in... they were considering the underground years ago, yeah? And it was the underground or the Lewis.
They went for the easier option.
They went for the Lewis. So you're telling me we got
And the Lewis still doesn't reach the whole of Dublin.
The Lewis...
There's no... I live in Clondalkin. There's no Lewis in Clondalkin.
You know, it wasn't until I was like maybe 19 I'd ever been on the Lewis, because it doesn't go to barely any parts of the north side.
I only take it when I'm in city centre if I don't want to walk from O'Connell Street all the way to Grafton.
Even at that, I usually walk faster than the Lewis, man.
That is crazy.
But if it stops at the Spire, you walk to the Spire to the top of O'Connell Street. Like it's gonna be waiting there for a minute, and there's lights there as well, so you're actually able to fly.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just avoid it. But should look and should listen. That's Dublin, shit. What can you do?
All right, guys, let's get our intro in. So I'm Roz.
I'm Ree.
And I'm Princess.
And we are Get the Gist podcast,
where we make the hard conversations easy.
You are now tuning in to your weekly subscription to The Gist.
And guys, we are with the Acast Creator Network. Thank you so much for listening to those ads. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Guys, today, you heard the accent. You know who's here.
Oh, my.
Irish has stepped into the building. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Aaron on the couch.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Thank you very much. Love
Our
to
Irish
hear it.
bombshell.
Irish bombshell. I feel it's probably what Dammy felt like when he went on to Love Island.
Yeah.
He came on.
He's probably our like first like Irish guest that's like actually meeting us in the
Oh my
UK.
God.
You haven't
What,
had.
Ayo?
Oh yeah, first.
Yeah, yeah.
But she lives in the UK, so it doesn't count.
You don't live in the UK?
I live in the
No.
You flew in for this.
Obviously. Why are you so surprised? You don't even make the effort for you.
Sorry, I have independence issue. I didn't rely on men. But you're showing me I can trust men.
Of course. Always.
Yeah.
We appreciate it so much, honestly.
Thank you for having me. It's a
Oh my
pleasure. It's a
God.
pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm actually gassed.
Why?
I'm proper gassed.
Yeah,
Like
first,
that's
like-
that's a journey. Like
Yeah.
It's quicker for me to get to London than it is to get to Cork.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Not to downplay what I'm doing.
you know what?
You know what?
Say?
I even said, like, when I was even texting him about the coming on and everything, I was like, yeah, you know, it's just gonna be like in London. It was like, didn't even care. It was like light work.
Make the effort. Like it's
You
all be worth it.
And you
Yeah.
have flowers.
Yeah, no, it's a small little gesture for having me on.
Thank you, and it's Valentine's Day soon. So this
No.
is our first set of flowers that
This will
count.
match here. Yeah, that's actually as well.
In theme of Valentine's Day.
Oh my
Of course,
goodness.
of course,
you.
Thank you.
Small gesture.
So
of course.
sweet.
It's
No
good
problem.
because like hay fever only affects me in the summer, so I can do this
Nothing will happen. You won't cry.
because it's
No
winter.
way.
Yeah,
Only summer.
yeah.
So is it pollen and heat?
I think so. Like like pollen is literally like on overdrive. Like it's on like pollen in the summertime is like what's that word? On drugs.
On steroids.
Yeah.
Steroids.
But the pollen count
what-
is higher in like some days. So like
Yeah.
it's like the pollen count. You know the way when everybody's suffering with it, it usually means that the pollen count is higher. I don't
Higher.
even know what the pollen count means,
Damn, I'm
but
so
I think it's
grateful I
like
don't.
Yeah, I don't
heavier
have it either.
heavier
Those
pollen.
two have it.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, I
my
have
mum
it.
has it. So whenever like
Really bad.
when our old place we used to cut the grass, she'd have to lock all the windows. She'd be
My
covering
mom
herself.
used to
Yeah.
have it, and then she was pregnant with my little brother, and then it disappeared, and now he has it.
Oh,
So it's like while she was pregnant with him,
Pass
he
it down.
There was a
sucked
transformation.
it all
down,
out of her.
She said thank you.
Yeah, literally, she hasn't had it since him. It's crazy.
Oh,
That's
man.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, cutting grass.
And he's
is
the
worst.
only one who has it out of all of us.
Man.
Are you?
Mad.
I used to always get out of cutting grass because I had hay fever. I was like, can't do it. Sorry. Get away.
I always say my boys that have it, I'm like, you cry because of grass. They get upset. Well, not upset. It's just I just like to dig at my boys. Or even
Yeah.
the girls I'm friends with.
No, it
Ah,
is though. Why are you crying over grass?
Come on, grass,
Like,
I'm
why?
gonna
What's
cry,
going
like,
on?
yeah,
Allergic to the outside.
First of all, I didn't choose this life. This life chose me.
Mm.
So I don't
All
want
I'm-
to hear any of that.
All I'm hearing is an excuse, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
You know what I've actually deeped? I wanted to bring up to you girls. You're not sad. The weather is just bad.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Seasonal depression's so real.
Like
Seasonal depression is.
obviously I've been like feeling sad, and this is in relation to Ireland. The UK as well. I know you guys don't probably have the best weather right now, but like I was deep in like, oh, I'm sad and whatever, and I look outside, it's grey.
You
Why
can't keep
would
going
I-
like
Isn't
that.
it? It's
Why would I
been-
not be
It's
sad?
dark.
It's
Bro,
been
like-
the wettest Ireland in like since the 40s.
And it's
The
been-
wettest January in Ireland since like the
Guys,
1940s.
Do you see the river has reached the top of the Halfpenny? Halfpenny? Is that how I say?
Halfpenny.
Halfpenny? The Halfpenny Bridge?
No way.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
deep
O'Connell
outside.
Bridge is being swept with water, man. It's that high.
Yeah, even people that live out on the coast, all these Southsiders that be bragging, if they live on the coast, their houses, everything's flooded.
Their
man.
houses,
Them ones, even like Dublin's cool. But it sounds bad, but if you live out in Galway, I'm thinking, oh my
There's
god, they didn't
certain
know it's
places-
arc out
I think
there.
it's like, is it Rathfarnham? Like
Yeah.
there's places in Dublin where like there was this man who was talking about his partner had a stroke the last year, so they were paying off those bills, and they just like finally finished all of that, and they did up the house, and water destroyed it all.
And water destruction is no
Water,
joke either.
like you can't get past water
can't do that.
destruction. Like you have to rebuild walls, redo floors,
Yeah.
redo carpets. Like once your house
Upholstery,
is
couches,
flooded,
all of it, man.
everything's gotta go, because once it dries, it becomes moldy.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how mold.
And that's how mold
is
mold grows
mold is
quick.
so bad.
This, if you could have a small drop of mold like this, just something this small could infest a whole house in a couple of days. Like it spreads. Yeah, it's bad.
Is mold bad for your health? Is it?
Yeah,
very bad.
pneumonia.
Very
It causes
bad, yeah.
pneumonia. You can die from it as well.
Yeah,
Affects your
really
brain.
bad. Yeah. So you always have to you have to dry it out and stuff. But the thing is, most of the time you have to like tear down that wall and then like
Redo it back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of people's houses right now, they're claiming their home insurance at the moment to sort
and
all
it's
this out.
cold as well. So
Yeah.
like if you don't have like
Damp.
heating, yeah. So
Yeah.
like mold like thrives off dampness. Do you get me? So the reason like if it's cold, wet, damp is gonna be there, which means mold's gonna be there. Do you know what I mean? So you need to have like
Yeah.
heaters. So
Bacteria thrives in wet places. So.
yeah, I'm just realizing that with my nail.
Yeah.
My nails keep lifting, and then
Are you BIAB or acrylic?
BIAB.
Hello.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, we're not gonna do
Aaron,
that.
we don't know if that's a red flag or not. How many sisters have you got?
Do you want to guess?
2?
No.
None.
No.
You have none.
No.
You've none.
No sisters. No.
So how the hell do you know about BIAB acrylic?
I have friends that are girls.
He
obviously,
looks.
and I
Oh,
have
like
a-
you look like a woman's man.
I was gonna
That's
say
good.
you're
Is that a good thing or a bad
Yeah.
thing?
Wait,
like,
are
but
you
not-
like
not a
are you the
womanizer.
Scott? Are you like Scott on Love Island? You know the way like Scott's going hard for the babes in the villa at the
I'm
moment.
not
Are you
watching
like
Love
that?
Island. I'm not watching Love Island. I'm trying to compare myself to an island that I remember. Man, they're all kind of.
See, Scott is the type of guy, right? That he gives off very manly vibes. Like you can tell he's a man.
Okay.
But he's not afraid to say it as it is.
Yeah.
And when I say it as it is, he's even doing that to the men. He holds the men
Hold accountable,
accountable in that villa to the girls.
Yes, yeah. I'm see. I might get. Like I said, I'm not watching it this year. My little brother's watching it. He probably can tell who I'm closest to. But
You're giving Scott vibes because it seems like you stand up for the girls to the guys.
oh, for sure. Yeah, I stand up to the guys. Stand up for the guys. Stand up for the girls. Stand up for everybody. You know, that's how we do, man. Everyone's everyone. You know. But so you're BIAB, yeah.
BIAB. Yeah, he's like, anyway, yeah.
No, go back
He's
to-
like, I don't watch Love Island.
Do you know
I
what?
don't
This
really
is the
care about
perfect
this."
ad for a girl. Babes, if you fancy him, he knows about BIAB, acrylic, gel.
Nah, it's it's just like you see a lot of it online as well. And like as I said, I have friends that are girls. Like I was in uni and stuff like that. So like they would complain about it all the time. Like, oh, this broke, whatever. I'm like, and yes, being in a girls' conversation can be a bit tough because you just don't know what the hell they're talking about. But if you just ask, it's like anything. If you don't know about football, you ask, yo, who's this who you're talking about? Or if you don't know about a movie, who's this singer? It's pretty simple. Like,
So
We
sexy
love
when a
it.
man asks her. But can I tell you something though?
go on.
So I was chilling, right? And obviously I'd come out from a night out and I was taking my lashes out. And then
But a single or do you do a clump? The big one.
Oh,
these are what are these, strip lashes?
Okay.
I doubled them.
Okay.
But when you double them, you need more glue, right? So obviously I was taking them off and it was hurting me. I was like, ah. And obviously the guy I'm seeing, he was like, why don't you use the Max Factor mascara?
Oh, fairs. No, I don't know if I'd be that in depth now.
Do you guys get it? Like he
The
thinks
Max
like,
Factor.
you know, on the ad, it makes the lashes look really long.
Yeah.
I was looking at him. I said, number one, it's a fact you know it, but I said number two, you
Do you
think
use
my
it?
scarf can do
Max
that?
Factor. I feel like I only remember Max Factor from back in the day. Do you know when you had to watch ads on the telly?
Yeah.
And I feel like it was always on Nickelodeon. It was always like
Yeah.
Max
Yeah,
Factor.
Max Factor. Even like when you were watching America's Next Top Model, they were always like the campaign for stuff like this,
Yeah.
the next phase of Max Factor.
Literally.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not how it works. Okay.
He tried though.
Like,
He tried.
just more, yeah, he did try, but it's just more so like how men view like women stuff.
they're
Like
clueless.
they see the ad and be like, what? Why can't you just put the mascara on your
Yeah,
eye?
Do you think that guys are really that clueless?
Yeah.
Do you think? Yeah.
Really?
I think some are just like, it's just,
See, they might know the name of it, but they don't know why you're using it.
yeah.
Like he knows mascara, but he didn't know what mascara did.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what BIAB is, but you don't know what BIAB
Builder in a
is.
ball, yeah. Strengthens your nails. Well, apparently strengthens your nails.
Builder gel.
Builder gel,
Builder
yeah.
in a ball, yeah.
But then you have polygel.
I
That
don't know
is
about that now.
no, guys. He knows too much.
No, I don't.
He just
I don't
gave,
know. I don't know
he
enough.
gave the definition of BIAB.
I don't know enough.
He said builder in a bottle.
Oh,
Yeah, that went over your head.
I know.
I didn't even know that.
I caught it when he said it, because you know, should I tell you how I know? Because he just gave me it was when he said it. I said, shit, that's what it is. BIAB. I just thought it was
Yeah.
builder gel.
No.
You knew more than us. BIAB.
Yes,
Builder
yes.
in a bottle.
There you go.
He's using 100% of his brain right now.
No,
No,
man.
this is entry level, man. We're only 5 minutes into this.
Yeah. Okay.
Shoot, but
speaking of things online, who has watched the Grammys? Did you watch the Grammys?
I watched
Yes,
bits and bobs of it,
online.
you know, yeah.
Yes, I actually watched it the night that
Give
it
me
was
the
happening.
tea. I wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's the
Not this
year for
time.
the immigrants.
The year for the
Facts.
Ice Out, yeah. And but I saw they've literally been, and that's what everybody was saying. Ice Out, yeah.
Kelani started it, and that's my babes. I've always said it. If I
Love
liked
Kalani.
women,
Oh my goodness.
if I was into women, that would be who would switch me.
Kalani.
No, not like I'm talking about.
What?
Like I've known her from You Should Be Here. Like I'm old
known her for
school.
time as well,
I'm
yeah.
old school. I've seen her in Ireland. Her first concert
did
she came to
you?
was 25 euros to go see her. That's how quiet she
Yeah,
was
yeah,
back when
yeah.
I knew her. But literally at the end of her speech, she just goes and fuck ice. I
Yeah,
said
she was-
bad B.
Yeah.
I saw this thing like of Billie Eilish, yeah. So she
Oh.
I can't remember exactly what she said, but she made reference to it, yeah. But everybody sort of I saw a load of people giving out about it because they were saying that your whole life, like the way you make money is built completely on like the US government. It's built on how, so you're saying that people should feel safe in this land or whatever. She's basically saying, like, the people were saying, okay, yeah, you're saying that people should feel safe, but you also use guards. You also use the US like policing system. You use like US government, like everything that you do, like your IP for your music, your copyright, your policies, everything is used in the US. And like you're basically saying, oh no, this is all bad, but you're also profiting from it. So they're basically saying, yeah, like, okay, I don't know if I agree with it though, because if you look at something like that, yeah, like we're all profiting off everything.
Of course.
From being married, then.
So
That's
why-
also got to do with the government and legal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So why is Billie Eilish getting it? I don't
Do you know what? I just think that
Yeah.
people always want to complain about a celebrity. Like I can think of very few celebrities.
Do you know what I think it is with the Billie Eilish thing? Because everyone said fuck Iris. She was the only one that people had something to say. I think it's because she's Caucasian.
Yeah, probably that as well.
Everyone else who was like a big winner was Latina, was African American, was British. But I think in this case, everyone is spewing hate because she's the white person out of everyone there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I said, they just want to use her like as a scapegoat. To be fair, I don't know. I don't disagree with what she said. Obviously, what she said is correct, but like, and she does. But all of them profit from.
That's what I was
all,
thinking,
like every
yeah.
single artist. Like Bad Bunny is doing the
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Well, yeah.
And he just did like a massive tour. Of
He did.
Like huge. Like, I'm talking arenas like massive,
Yeah.
80,000 people. Obviously, he's making so much money from that. And I'm not saying Bad Bunny's a bad person. Don't get me wrong. But like, he's also profiting from like the way Ticketmaster over there is governed, like hiking up prices and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, Billie Eilish said it, but they're all in the same boat. Like she's a millionaire, he's a millionaire. They all make so much money from the music that they make. So why is it, like you said, just because she's
'cause she's
Caucasian,
Caucasian.
they're just gonna give up? But
Yeah.
And that's one thing, like, I feel like the government is so good at doing, and we've spoken about this before, is segregating us. Like, there's no unity in it. So if they've now created ICE to be the problem, so you have some of
to blame, yeah.
the right side, who are like, oh, get them out of the country, and then you have all the immigrants being like, well, we technically built this country.
Yeah.
So it's a great way for division. But even just backing off what you said there about Ticketmaster and all of them actually benefit from it, gotta give a shout out to Olivia Dean. When it was her tour, she fought Ticketmaster about increasing prices and resellers doing stuff. She was like, nah,
Actually, no,
whoever's
no.
coming to my concert just pays normal price. Like, I don't want people hiking up these prices. Like, she fought Ticketmaster.
I think Ed Sheeran did that as well recently. I was only watching a video about Sheeran talk about that because they brought up Harry Styles, because Harry Styles tickets were insane money. I'm talking like a band just to go see, like $1,000 to see a person is unless you're
Grand's crazy.
Beyonce
for
the
grand.
same.
And this cost of
See,
living.
but the only thing is, and people always, I used to say this about Beyonce as well, but she does like a 3-hour performance and she's there the whole time. She only comes off.
still not worth
It's not
the
worth it, don't get
price,
me wrong. But like, if you're going to compare it to Harry Styles or Beyonce, I'm like, okay, I can slightly see the justification for Beyonce. And Harry Styles' album that he's promoting for this tour isn't even out yet. People haven't heard the new music that he's going to be performing at this tour.
Yeah.
So it's like paying for a movie. Well, not a movie, but it's a bit different. But it's just
Paying for a trailer.
paying for a trailer, paying off the trailer. Like you're going off this, and you might not like it though. But I don't. And music's so much more subjective as well. Like this could be a 15-track album. You don't like any of the songs. You spend 300, 400, 500 euro to go see this person. I don't know. I just think it's crazy.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like he's using the money from the ticket sales to fund the album.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Yeah.
Someone like him doesn't
he has a
need
lot
that,
of
but
money.
like,
But I think
he just knows he can. He's doing it because he can.
Literally.
But I think it's sort of, it goes back to trends, because there's a lot of people that are buying those tickets and they're not even a fan.
That
Do you get me?
wrecks my. Oh my god! Like you actually don't understand. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like a lot of my guys like techno music, and I got into like dance music recently, right? And they'd ask me like, "Oh, do you want to go to this festival?" I'm like, "I don't really like the artist. I'm not gonna go." They just like come along anyway. I was like, "Why would I go if I don't like it?" And they obviously invite me because they want to include me, and obviously I love that. Like my guys and my girls doing that, it's great. But I think to myself, I'm like, when I go, let me just go. I won't go if I get FOMO. And I've done it before. I've gone and I've not known any of the artists playing. I'm just standing like bread. I don't even want to talk to people. And you're just there. Or if I go to a concert of someone that I really, really like, and I'm seeing people that, like I went to Drake in Copenhagen, one of the best shows I've ever been to. And there was 2 guys beside me and then 2 girls on my right. The girls were singing their hearts out, and these guys would only sing maybe every like 10th song. And I'm just like, why did you pay all this money to come here if you're just gonna stand here?
But you've risen up the prices. That's what gets to me. It's like, because it's trending, yeah, you sort of like paying all this money like to see an artist you don't even want to see. Like, yeah, they're benefiting on it because they've got a sold out show. But there's so many people that haven't got tickets that are huge
Trying
fans
to go, yeah.
because you just want to sit there and like take a video of it.
Literally.
I don't know, but I do like with the festival thing. I do feel like going to see new artists.
Yeah, of course.
Is also good. Like, I don't know. Yeah, going to a festival, not knowing anyone, sometimes is a benefit in disguise. That's how I found Ben Howard. Do you get me? And I loved him. Like, I saw him at Longitude. I like saw him on stage. I was like, who is this? Do you know what I mean? And I was like, this person is I'm obsessed with him. Do you get me?
It's good for like rap and R&B and like singing. If you see people sing or like indie music, but for me, just dance music is because I'm not that into it. I couldn't really digest it that well. So to me, when I was there, I was like, these all sound the same. People are like, oh my god, this person's sick. This person's sick. I'm like, bro, they could. If you told me they play the same set for every single DJ, I'd believe you because I wasn't really taking it in that well. But if it's like I said, R&B, I'm there. I would go listen to someone that has 5 listeners on Spotify. I don't care who they are. Like, I'll take people in for who they are usually. But dance music can be a little bit harder.
Angel's Advocate, right? Obviously, I was at this like little 30-year industry event, right? And obviously going around asking people questions, my friend was obviously releasing a song and he obviously wanted people to pre-save the link. And Spotify was one of the obviously links. But like the given theme of the room was like Spotify is no, as in they don't pay their artists. So obviously now concerts is a good way for artists to get paid.
Yeah.
Is it one of the best ways for artists
It's
to get
actually
paid?
the only way they really make
It's actually, yeah, it's
touring.
touring. Yeah, touring.
Tour.
So obviously, like that's why all the streaming platforms is not good. So let's say, for example, I found this artist. Like I'm not gonna lie, I love Brent Faiyaz. I don't know all his songs, but I know if I want to like support him, I'll go to a concert.
I don't think that's a good way to do it. And
That's another way. That's
a
one way.
lot of people don't think about it like that. They're just like, Brent Faiyaz, I know 2 songs, let me just go.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about, like, I really respect his craft. I respect what he's built for himself. Because I'm a big Brent Faiyaz fan. I love a lot of his music. And, like, I haven't seen him before. And one of my friends went over to see him in Barcelona like 3 years ago. And I was so jealous. I was like, damn, I wish I was going.
See, for someone like me now with Brent Faiyaz, I'm a bit finicky because like when I first heard of him, he just didn't really appeal to me. But then I found Somber, and that's Brent Faiyaz as well. So I was very
the band, like.
yeah, I was very, very confused because I was like, wait a minute, but I like this.
Just different styles. Like.
So if someone was like, come to a Brent Faiyaz concert, I probably would go because I'd want to see his talent because I've heard what he's capable of doing. So I know this guy's really talented. So I'd be like, oh, let me check it out. Let me check him out live.
I promise you, before you leave this, I'm gonna put you onto Brent Faiyaz properly. There's not gonna be any if, buts, ands about it. You're gonna like Brent Faiyaz.
No, but I do think he's extremely talented.
He's
like
sick.
what he can do with his voice. The thing is, like when I listen to music, I listen very deeply. I'm more of a lyric person.
Okay.
So like concerts are my thing, and when I'm at concert, I'm that idiot that's screaming out all the
That's
lyrics.
not an idiot. That's someone enjoying it.
That's
not an idiot.
But it's okay. I look mad because
No, I do it as well. Like,
I'm pouring my heart, and so I'm leaving the concert with no voice.
Get your money's worth. I went to K1 and like I looked at, I found a group of other guys there. Like she has a massive women fan base.
Yeah.
Like obviously a lot of LGBTQ people that go to her because she's gay as well, right?
Yeah.
And maybe I saw 10 guys in that whole crowd, and we're obviously my voice is quite deep, so we're like bellowing her songs back to her, like screaming. And all the we're not. No, yeah, that one actually. And it made me think. Even speaking of lyrics, bro, she is so sexual in her music. I didn't realize it until I heard other people saying it. I was like,
yeah.
Because my favorite song of hers is like one of her trials and tribulations. It's called Lord I've Tried. Yeah, it's about when she was broke, when she was basically at a point of gonna quit music. She said if this song didn't bang, she was gonna quit music. She was done. She was making no bread from it, and she's like spilling her heart out. That's my favorite song. But I also like the Freak Me Like That. It's no 100%, and it's great. But yeah, she's up there with one of the freakiest artists I know that I can think of.
How she even came about, like her biggest single was, I think she recorded it. And they were like, "Oh, don't put it on a streaming platform."
Yes.
To make money of it, so she
She put it on a website. Yeah,
and
she
told
charged
her
£2
friends,
£2
you have to
£2 or something. And I got
for people to buy the song, and she made
bank off it. But I would rather give artists the money. Like if someone's
I'm not gonna lie,
if people send a song for like what's €1? Like I don't know, €1 on a song is nothing. Like it's not that big of a deal for one song and a single. And like if I know
the people that I've actually spent my money on, like their stuff, are actually the Irish artists that I like.
Same.
So it's like if like Be Humble, I love his song Home so much. Even though I play it in Spotify all the time and I don't play it in Apple Music, I bought it in Apple Music.
Yeah, because what's €1? You're gonna forget about it, let alone.
Yeah.
If it's €50, like you're gonna forget about that €50, or if it's €1 or whatever. I think like even a lot of my friends that make music or people that I would interview or chat to, like I'll buy a lot of their music. John comes like, what's €5?
Yeah.
If I can spend that on a bloody iced latte or some other stupid shit.
Yeah. So
what can I spend on someone that I respect?
I've only spent my money on the Irish artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a question about songs, right?
Ooh.
Okay. So a little game, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're gonna have to give one answer to each, right?
Okay.
So What's the best song to sing in the car?
Kiss a Bear by Rihanna.
Ooh.
That's my go-to.
Which song?
Kiss a Bear by Rihanna.
The Amapiano version.
No.
No, it must be the John Lewis.
No.
Kiss it better, baby. Waiting on that sunshine,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
the
know
track,
I need
yeah.
that.
I don't know.
Listen to the Amapiano version.
Oh, yeah?
I'm telling I think I played it like on constant repeat on YouTube. You know, on YouTube you can actually set if you like a song so much, you can just have it on loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, the John Lewis. That's the one that whenever people are playing it at parties, that's the version they're playing.
Okay.
The Amapiano, John Lewis. Oh, bloody Jesus! I heard it. I actually sang that in the car last week, so go shout.
I'm gonna be biased. Oh, should we go? Okay, go.
I'm saying I'm still going with Kiss a Bear, the original version.
Kiss it.
Yeah.
And then Ross.
Oh, sorry, I was still singing "Kiss It Better."
She just like this. Waiting for her answer.
Kiss It Better, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus! I sing everything in the car. But you know what? I'm so sorry. Yeah, Rain Dance needs to win a Grammy next year for me. So Rain Dance, that song,
Best song to sing in the car.
that's my favorite song in the world at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Fairs.
Either Gunna or Brent Fayez.
What songs though?
Like, so from Gunna, I'm gonna say Again.
Okay.
And then from Brent Fayez, I'm gonna say Invite Me. Because it's more so like, obviously, when I think of a car drive, I'm thinking of it's late night, the car lights, the road street lights and everything, and you just kind of like you're trying to get a deep vibe. Like, at the end of the day, you're calming down. So that's like my type of vibe.
What's
What about you?
yours?
It's sort of controversial.
Oh man, either Michael Jackson or Kelly or someone like that.
What is it?
It's gone from my head.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. Oh, well, it's controversial, but it is my favorite song. Last Night by Keyshia Cole.
And yeah, I love that song though. Her bit especially.
Can you sing it a little bit?
Yeah.
Last night, couldn't even get an answer. You took the phone, but my call wouldn't let me dial.
Is that on the same album as Love?
Right here, sitting
Why?
with a right
Why'd you-
expansion.
Why is it
I
No.
don't
controversial?
think I know it, you know.
feature.
No, because the feature we
think
can't
so.
say.
The feature is someone that we don't.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, is he in prison?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't you see you belong to me?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Damn.
So
And it's-
much.
I'm yearning for your touch. Come and set me free. You
Forget
gotta
what
be
you was to be.
It's still
X Factor now.
Baby, won't you come and take this pain away?
I don't think I know it, you know.
Last night.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
I like
Really,
Keyshia
but
Cole.
It's a beautiful
on
song.
top of that question though,
I have it in my playlist.
what's the karaoke song? Like I'm talking.
Right now, it's Rain Dance.
Oh.
Still Rain Dance. Like what I'm talking about, you can sing word for word. When,
Yeah.
Even no matter how many drinks you've had, no matter
Yeah,
how many
we can
Buzzballs,
get into it, or we
Prosecco.
can get intimate.
Rain Dance.
Sharon, when you're singing it, better than Beyonce. I like the sound of Beyonce. You know, it's got a little ring to it. Really, when I think of it, growing up, I
she's
didn't ever
singing it.
see marriages, no weddings, no horse, no carriages.
gone? Okay,
I want to
fairs.
do things different and changing that. What do you mean?
Oh,
Rain
okay.
Dance.
Okay.
My favorite karaoke song. Sorry.
Yeah.
girl.
I'm talking, but it has to be something you like. I'm talking guns to your head. You're not making one mistake. Something you know inside out.
Okay, this is again.
That's
so
a bit dramatic,
controversial,
sorry.
Yeah, this is actually. We said we wanted to be more open on this
We're
pod.
gonna be
Might as well.
open.
It's a safe space.
So I know I Will Survive, Gloria Estefan, yeah?
Okay.
Word for word, bar for bar, let's go, yeah? Akon Lonely, let's go,
Oh
yeah?
my God.
Oh, that's a good
Mr.
tune.
And then
Lonely. Oh, what a song.
Afro Man, Cult 45.
Banging as well.
I don't
yeah.
know that song.
You don't know it?
Uh,
45
5
and 2 zigzags.
zigzags.
Baby, that's all you need. We can go to the park after. You don't know that song?
Smoke that ton of weed.
Oh my
I'ma
God.
add
As the
it.
marijuana turn, we can take our turn. Sing a damn ditty rap
That song.
song.
What a tune. Oh my God. That's a
word
banger.
for word.
Yeah.
That's a good song,
That's a
though.
good song.
Yeah, sick.
Like when the song comes on, I can sing it word for word. I only found out this the other day that I could do this. But like
should've gassed.
Dance for You by Beyonce.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Love that tune. It's just and then Snoop Dogg, Drop It Like It's Hot.
Okay.
It needs to
Oh,
come
mix.
on. Yeah.
Like
And obviously a song that I choose for fun that's always good and gets the crowd pumping for a karaoke is Drunk in Love by Beyonce.
Yeah.
Moment for Life, I could also do.
That's
I can do a lot of songs though. I'm a lyricist.
Yeah, right.
She's
Yeah,
a lyric
lyricist,
queen
yeah.
out of all of us.
Yeah.
What about you?
There's a couple. End of the Road by Boyz II Men.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no,
We've come to the end of. Oh my God. That's beautiful.
Guys, drop in the comments what your song
favorite songs
is.
are.
Let me see
Well,
if I have
sure.
another one.
that was gonna go to my next one. Yeah.
Okay.
Best breakup song.
Poof.
Oh, I have a couple. See, it depends what mood I'm in. Like,
Oh.
am I crying over the breakup or am I bitter about it?
Oh.
I have one just off the bat, Gabs the X.
Okay, no, I fuck with
Yeah.
Gazzy.
Yeah.
Ah, what break?
Gabs the X is such a good song.
maybe Redemption by Drake. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Redemption's on your mind when you think about me. Oh my God. Man, Drake, oh my goodness.
Drake, yeah.
I don't even know if you say too much, man. I didn't realize I didn't realize I loved love until I went through my first breakup and I started listening to Drake. But I liked Drake for a time. His music never hit the same until I went through a breakup.
Yeah.
God almighty, oh my goodness.
I remember my first car, I didn't have a Bluetooth.
Just to get that little receiver. Oh, the CD.
Oh, yeah, it was even before I got the receiver.
Yeah.
And was it If You're Reading This Is Too Late? I feel like that's the only CD that I had.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Is it that one?
That's the black and white one. That's the white one with the black writing on it.
I've got enemies, got a lot of enemies.
Enemies on that,
That
I think like I have different phases. It depends because I feel like with breakups you go through different.
Okay, let me give you the scenario. Okay,
right?
Like, let's just say he's like, it's over. He slams the door in your face. You're getting your car. You're hurt. You grab your chest. You're clutching your pearls. You go back to the car. You sit in the car. What's say you love me again. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, that one.
If the one that I have for it, if he has done me wrong and I'm pissed off at him.
I should have cheated by Keyshia Cole. That was a good one. Sorry.
Beyonce, sorry. I ain't sorry, nigga. Hell no.
Or
Left a
Jones
cold
Golden
in
as
the
well.
hallway. Go on.
Don't tell me you're sorry, cause you know that makes you.
You know, I still feel like that's really soft. I have another one where it's like it's called bitter. So let's say he like leaves you for a new babe. So because of my vulgarity, I said I'll be honest this year. I bet you sugar go the throat. I bet you're real sweet with her. I bet you think about me when you kiss her.
Oh my!
I left a taste in your mouth. Bet she can taste me now. And I'm bitter.
Who wrote? What song is that?
It's called Bitter.
By who?
Fletcher.
Oh, that's how something that Future would say. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
I think for me, I've got a few.
I'm trying to think.
Okay, scenario. I'm giving you another scenario.
Okay.
He's told you that he's supposed to come and pull up on your dinner date, okay? He's not, he rings you, look, there's someone else, it's over. Boom, phone goes down. You're standing outside the restaurant, you're holding your gift for him in your hands. You know you've been broken up with. You go back to the car, you're sitting down. What song comes on?
How to Save a Life, the Fray.
Oh!
Yours is How to Save a Life.
Oh my God.
No, baby.
Where did I go wrong? I lost the friend.
So cute.
No, that's so beautiful.
Do you know what my one is?
No.
It's what's this girl? It's called Cry. You gon' cry. You gon' pay me in tears.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gon' cry.
Like usually, the reason why I feel like I can't relate, which is kind of sad, is because like when I'm sad, I don't like to do sad music to just double on the
No,
sad.
neither do I.
I need some like
No,
you know.
it helps though
But
sometimes.
like, what song I thought of is like I hurt.
Settle down. No, I need to paint your scenario. I need to paint. No,
Paint the scenario.
I just realized I'm a very angry person.
You're bust the
Say
windows
you
down.
windows
That's
out
what
your
you
car.
get.
Thinking that one like when
Okay, scenario. You've just finished scrapbooking. You've made a beautiful gift for him. This is third year anniversary. Oh, I want to play music. Oh, sorry. Playing love. Anyway, okay, you're making a gift for him. You're going on Instagram. You're going to go on Instagram to find a picture of you guys. You see a story pop up. It's a random girl. You don't even know where she came from. You go into her account. You see her nigga's there with her. Supposed to be coming to see you, but they posted it by accident. You know that he's doing you wrong. You walk out. You walk downstairs. You turn on the Bluetooth speaker. What song are you putting on? That's very specific, guys. Sorry.
You okay? You want to talk about it?
No. I'm good.
Anyways.
They were all specific, actually.
If I was your ex,
Yeah,
it would be quite a flex to you.
Who's this by? I don't know this song.
Gabsy.
Oh, Gabsy.
To, and it's like, if you want to
What is it?
leave, be my guest.
Shit.
What's the...
Do you know what my one is?
Go on.
You don't mean nothing at all to me.
Yeah, that's a good song.
You don't
Trying to
mean.
think.
Wait, what's
Say it right, Nelly Furtado.
Yeah. Oh, you were singing it
Guys,
low.
I'm so sorry.
I lied.
No, I lied. Du-du-du-du-du. What you mean?
I already know.
I found out from him. You found out from him?
There's
No.
never
They
a chance
she
for
already
you
told
and
me.
me.
Do you know, even speaking of songs, do you know what song made me so scared of women?
Cry Me River.
No, flipping. It's by Destiny's Child. It's called, The Day You Pissed Me Off, I told. Oh, Confessions. I'm just confessing. She's talking about cheating on a nigga. Oh my God. She said, the day you pissed me off, I told Mike to pick me up. I told him you were bugging, but I don't like to fuss.
Oh.
He said he would look
Shout
out for me
out, Beyonce.
because I needed a friend.
What's it?
He
It's
took me
called
to his
Confession.
crib
Let me go
and then he
down.
invited me in. We sat on the couch. He put his arms around my waist.
Oh.
Told you I need loving, and he went and grabbed my face. He kissed me like a guy can never kiss a girl before. And you know what happened, baby, I need to say no more. This is what she's telling her. She's confessing to her guy.
Beyonce or Destiny Child?
Destiny Child. Dude, don't add it. We can't make her any more angry. They can't make her any more evil.
Another song, I think Justin Timberlake was just the best. I think it's because of Britney Spears.
Yes.
Yeah.
What goes around,
Comes around, goes around.
Bar for bar. Ross,
Yeah,
you
you
met your
did.
match.
No.
Ross, you
Yeah,
met your
me
match.
and you were the same.
No, I'm telling you, like, look,
We're the same.
that song made me. I remember listening to it for the first time. One of my boys put me on because he's a real big Beyonce fan. I was like, let me dive into Destiny's Child. I was listening, oh, she's talking about her guy. Oh, maybe he did her dirty. She's the one she's confessing the dirt.
Oh, that's crazy.
She's confessing the dirt. I was like, oh my God, women are so petrifying. I'm so scared of you guys, honestly.
I love when women talk about, I'm not going to lie, sorry, controversial. I love when women talk about infidelity.
Now take a minute, take a breath.
Infidelity
There you go.
in music because it's not talked about. Like sometimes, yes, like because men will come on the track and be like, yeah, girl,
you never hear girls cheating.
But
Well, they
when a
don't
girl's
confess it
doing
at
it, it's kind of like, oh no, girl, get your lick back. Yeah, like this one
lick
time
back.
though. This one time.
Eye for an eye, of course. Eye for an eye.
Not all the time though, because you know.
Not all the time,
But like this one time, you're allowed.
Going back to Kehlani, this was the song that made me actually fall in love with her. It was called Distraction. So the song goes, are you down to be a distraction, but don't... are you down to be a distraction, baby, but don't distract me? Let me ask you, baby, do you want to be a distraction? So she's telling you, like, I want to have you around, but you can't do too much that you throw me off the road.
Oh my God.
But you can be around.
Women are so
That's
scary.
literally the lyrics. So it's like, although it's not cheating, she's kind of
she's
telling
not.
you,
Yeah.
she's putting you in the place. Like,
Yeah.
Do you guys remember it was a song by Frankie, right? But it's called Fuck You Right
fuck
Back.
you, don't want... Do you know, I was listening to that this week. I had like a little UK thing where I was listening to like old school UK, and I remember
No, not
that.
even. I don't think so.
Have you never heard this song? Oh my
Wait, it's
goodness.
not even UK though, but I think it's American.
I don't think it is
Frankie.
UK.
Fuck
Frankie,
you
yeah,
right
it's
there. I don't want you back.
Oh, his name is
Fuck what I said.
Eamon.
It don't
Yeah.
mean shit
No, it's-
now. The girl
yeah.
version is Frankie.
No, the guy version is I think the original is by this guy Eamon. It's like,
Yeah.
I heard you. I don't know why I liked you so much.
Yeah, and
I
then
gave you all of my
my
trust.
trust.
It's like this is like carpool karaoke.
Yeah.
But no, that song is. Oh my God, I heard that in the first. I was in Nigeria with my parents are big R&B fans. And I don't know where we were going, but that song came on. I said, "Oh, you can be so angry on a song, but like he's singing his heart out. Oh my
That
God,
was a throwback.
That was
That's a trope.
Turns back because the thing is he released that song out
Yeah.
of pain, and she was like,
She did a copy, and to be honest, I think her version banged. But she was like, you
I've
know
actually
what,
never
fuck
heard.
you right
I
back.
never heard that version.
His was
but
called Fuck You, and hers was Fuck You Right Back.
his is called "Fuck It." I don't want you back. That's what his one is called. Yeah. Fuck
And she was
what I
like, said,
it don't mean shit
she
now.
said something like, "Fuck you, your sex was whack."
Yeah.
Like she dug
need to
it
go.
deep.
But can I say something? When I end something with a man, right, I leave all the cussing to my friends because I can't talk because I was there.
Do you know what?
You're more mature
No,
than me in that
listen.
case.
I'm so proud of you because I know. Listen, because
hold your hand when I say
no,
this.
no, genuinely because oh my God, my guys, my girl mates, whenever they break up with someone, they're like, oh, he was this or she was that, she was crazy, he was skits, she was psycho, she was a bitch. Oh. So that means you like people that are like that. Like if you stuck around for 2 years, you saw the signs early. Or like if they're like, oh, she was like too promiscuous. She was all kinds of words. I'm like, or she was.
I think when it comes to those situations, because like I said it to a friend recently, you got to give yourself grace for loving because you weren't the one that was wrong. Like if you're treating someone with kindness and you're showing all this love in the world and they can't do what is correct and treat you right, you got to give yourself grace for showing love.
Okay, that's fair enough. I think if you're talking about their personality more than anything, that's fair enough.
But see, afterwards, because sometimes you're so blinded by love, you don't see those things.
That's true. That's
You know,
true.
and everyone doesn't see the good sides as well in
That's
every
true.
relationship.
Well,
so
I-
your friends, they're only going to know of the bad.
Well, I've heard people talk being like, oh, he was so messy. He smelled. She didn't brush her teeth properly.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I don't like
No,
those
but
ones.
but then I'm like, okay, if you're saying that she was so smelly, he was so this and that, I'm like, you stuck around with someone that was
so
smelly,
someone
else.
Yeah.
or like
It
the
kind
one.
of says more about you than.
Thank you. Or the one I hate the most is if you call someone a bum. I'm like, oh, my ex was a bum. I'm like, okay, that means you like bums. Like, oh, my ex was such a loser.
I've never
like,
dated
like
a
come
bum.
on. Like, okay, you can say he was jealous. She was, she was a bit insecure. She was this, they were that. But if you're gonna start calling them things that they are, like, she was messy. She was so smelly. She was dirty. That means you like dirty girl. Like, okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, you knew that they were like this the whole time.
you knew it.
You knew it.
Yeah.
Exactly, but I don't ever stand for that. Like I would never, because again, it reflects more on you as well.
I think like when you I don't know, when you take yourself out of a situation, you might, like, you can reflect on it. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
of
mean?
course.
No, we were speaking before, but it's like, you can see, maybe you might not see the signs. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you're so blinded and you have your love goggles on, you can sort of be like, you might not think that, you might think this person is the ground that you walked on. Do you know what I mean? But when you get distance from someone, you
Take a
start.
step back and you
That's
look,
true.
you
Well,
observe so much more.
I only have love goggles when I drink white wine. If it's like, that's the only time I have love goggles. That if
I think that's
Yeah, do
sometimes
men
the
get
difference between men and women. Like, I think men get infatuated by beauty, but I think women are the ones who are blinded by love.
no, you can be blinded by love as a guy.
I think men, because
Not
have you ever
as
seen a man
much.
that's down bad for a girl?
Yeah, not as much. No,
simping is
but
different. Simping is
I think
different.
it's a little bit different for guys because it's like with these girls they're chasing is because they truly believe these girls are like out of their league. Like they want to hold on tight. I think it's very rare when it's like guys. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I think it's more women who are blinded by
Let
love,
me ask you guys
who
this.
don't see shit.
Let me ask you guys. Have you ever seen a man, that you thought, oh my God, he's out of my league?
No.
I want to hear you say it.
No, because I
No? And
The only men.
yes or no?
Yes, then I'll say yes.
You
Then
see-
if you give me example.
There's no such thing as a
No,
man
if you
out
let
of
me
your
explain.
league. Okay, sorry, go on.
The only men I feel like are out of my league are married men.
That's different. That's not our league. They're just closed off. That team
No,
is
they're closed off.
that team
They're
is
not.
No, but like I feel like there's some married men that like. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. I look at it as like this is men that I can't have access to.
let me even
Like, I can't, like,
simplify.
no.
Let's just say purely off it, like physical attraction, like looks.
Okay. You could have specified.
Yeah.
No. The only way that I would say someone is out of my league would be like financial, but I don't care about the finances, so it wouldn't phase me. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I look at men and be like, "Oh, you are too attractive for me."
Good.
Like if I see men who are really attractive, I'm already thinking you're a problem.
Yeah.
No, because
you can't generalize this like that.
when a man is attractive and he knows he's attractive.
That's same with girls though.
No.
Yeah, if a girl knows,
No. Let me tell you now. When you sit down and you look at it, right? This was something that's been coming up as a frequent. A lot of people have been saying the pretty girls are being treated horrifically.
Same with the pretty guys. I have a hard time out here.
Okay.
No, but jokes aside though, like
Yeah.
Like when you look, people turn around and say when Beyonce was cheated on, people are like, how is Beyonce being cheated on? Why are they saying that? It's because it's Beyonce. They're not talking about her career. They're talking about how can you look at Beyonce and cheat on this woman? Like how can you go and find another woman that's
better than Beyonce.
Like men don't do that.
Yeah. The reason why I feel like a lot of women would probably not think that a lot of men are out of their league is because, bottom line, if you're offering sex, you can get any man.
That's true.
And I've obviously traveled a lot, right? And I've been around like you could quote unquote high class men or men that would seem unattainable or quote unquote out of someone's league, but like it's not that hard. Like
That's how I feel. That's how I feel as well.
That kind of like a little smile and a nice
Are
compliment,
visual
like
beings.
Oh, are we actually that easy?
Men are such visual
so
beings.
Men are the easiest.
They're the
people on
easiest.
planet.
Let me tell you a
Wait.
story. Okay, go.
Oh, no.
Go on, finish it.
No, I was gonna say, don't generalize all of us.
No, I'm not even generalizing, but even something like we can see, like let's say if we're like in a room and you can tell you can tell straight away when a guy fancies your friend. Like I could be sat back there looking, and I'll just see in his eyes, like in his expression. There was something that happened one time in our group chat. Somebody took a photo of two guys talking to me, and if you saw the photo, one is like biting his lip. I'm having a conversation. I'm not seeing this. But now once I'm removed, I was like, you could see the way the guys were looking at me. And I was like, these guys are sexually attracted.
Oh my God.
Like it was on their face. I didn't notice in that moment. But as people who were outside who took the photo.
And you step back and looked at that.
And when I saw the photo, I was like, shit.
Ooh.
It's
Wait,
not.
do you think girls can tell when girls fancy you?
Girls well, like I used to be a little bit more oblivious, but like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. Like girls, they only have like two tactics, bro. One that they do, and I actually ignore this because I just think it's so childish, is when they stare at you for like, and they'll look away, and they think that's enough for me to come over to them. I'm like, come on. So it works for some people, don't get me wrong.
So you want a babe to like walk up to you confidently, like, confidently
100%,
and be
yes.
like,
March
hey,
over to me.
March is crazy.
I'm talking when you see me, make that line over for me.
I cannot
even
do
to
that.
say, even if you want to say hi, I'll do all the rest after that. If you make that first
No,
move.
women can't do that.
But and I know, because I've asked my girl mates this, I'm like, okay, would you ever text a man first or would you ever approach a man? They're like, no. And I say, right, the reason I think that's so stupid is because if you never go for what you want, you'll only get what comes to you. And that's why so many people are so unhappy, well, more time girls are so unhappy with who they're with because they just go for the guys that go for them. If you, like, it's like, why would you only go for people that want you? Because you might not want them back necessarily, but just because they want you, you'll want them.
Okay. So scenario, since this is
Okay, let's go. Scenario. I love a scenario.
Right. You're at a bar, yeah.
What am I wearing? Am I wearing makeup?
You're wearing makeup.
No, I'm joking.
If you want to wear makeup,
No, how's my hair? Is my hair barrels or what am I doing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm new hair. That's my haircut.
Okay. You got your new haircut.
Oh my god. Okay.
You're with your friends. That's fine.
Yeah.
Music's playing, vibes are just 10 out of 10. It's hot in Ireland, yeah? Do you get me?
Yes,
One of the
everyone's
5
happy.
days.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah. Okay, there's a babe that's giving you the eyes, yeah? That's pissing you off, but she's just, I don't
Something
know,
about her.
just something about it, yeah?
Okay.
But she's doing what you hate, yeah? There's a girl that you don't, like, she's just not your vibe. She walks over to you, yeah? Gives you all that.
Which one are you picking?
Yeah.
Who am I picking?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm taking...
Because this answer says a lot
About me, about
men.
Do you know what? Me personally, I have so much respect for someone that I will approach. Even if I'm not that interested, I'll always like not entertain it in like a rude way, but I'll like talk to them. I won't dismiss
But
somebody.
that ruins your chance with the babe that's looking at you long.
No, it doesn't. Well, it depends.
No, in this scenario.
Oh, it messes
I
up.
won't lie to you. Like, if I'm looking at a man and I'm giving eye contact, but he's not talking to the next babe and she looks like nothing like me, then I'm just like, I'm not his type.
But how is that his fault if someone came up to you?
That is it.
Done. No, but I think
Oh, that's a good question.
the thing is, right, because you said that you like when people come up, yeah? But that doesn't necessarily mean the people that are coming up are the people that you like.
Exactly. But that's what we're both saying the same thing. If all the guys that come up to you are the ones you don't like, you eventually settle for one because you're not chasing what you want.
But you might still go off with them. You might not do sexual things, but you might do something.
Nah, I'll be.
You get me?
Oh, that's a good
And it's
question.
like, cause
No,
so
it's checkmate.
that sort of sums up men in general.
Wait,
You get me?
I didn't even give an answer.
You
No.
said maybe there's
No,
more of a possibility.
That's the guy. I actually don't even have an answer. I'm trying to think.
Because, like, the woman that's right in front of them versus the woman that looks too far away, like, is way more of an attractive
Yeah,
situation.
if we're speaking
than the
generally,
one
yeah.
that's
If
like,
we're speaking generally, yeah.
do you get me?
Me though, because do you know what it is? I'm like delusional. I was saying this to my friend when I was staying with him. We were just chatting away, and I was like, I love talking about being delusional, yeah. And my kind of delusion is like when I walk into a room, people always say, "Oh, like I'm too scared to talk. I'm too this." I'm like, if I walk into a room, it doesn't matter who's in there. I'm like, everyone in here is in love with me. That's what I think when I walk in. No, genuinely.
confidence.
And honestly, it works so much better. But like, so that's just the delusion I have. So for this situation, honestly, I'm gonna be real. If the girl that was I'm less attracted to came up to me and actually had the confidence and had the guts to do that, I'm like, yeah, I'll probably talk to them more, to be honest, because I'm like.
But the problem is you probably won't follow through after. That's the thing. The
Well,
chat
it
will
doesn't matter
probably
about you
just
don't have
end
to follow
there.
through. If that's the case, if I was following through with everybody, I'd have like 10 million kids, like. No, but like, do you know what I mean? It's like you can't follow through with every single person that you talk to. It's like every business plan. It's like every idea. Not every holiday leaves the group chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything has to work.
Every holiday leaves the group chat. That's gonna be a new thing.
Yeah, that's,
Well, it's
that's
true though.
really fine.
It's the truth though. But yeah, like I said, I'm delusional in that sense. That I just anyone I see, I'm like. You love me. You're in love with me. You think I'm cool because it makes someone so much easier. Until you prove me you don't like me as a person, or you don't like what I stand for, or what I do, or me just in general. I'm thinking the opposite. It's like innocent until proven guilty, but like it's like you love me until you've told me that you hate me, basically.
Okay. Interesting. So, like, what? Like, it sort of goes on to like the experience versus the aesthetic.
Oh my god, I've been dying for this. Oh my god.
I think, yeah, like, because sometimes the experience, so that person that came up to you, yeah, like, you might not, aesthetically, they might not be in your vibe, yeah, but you can catch on like this. You are the best, like, you just vibe the exact same, got the same interest, same everything, yeah? You could have gone over to the girl that aesthetically is your vibe, but you couldn't have connected.
That's true.
In any type of way, yeah? And I'm saying that on people to people, but I'm more so talking about like actual experience versus aesthetic. I think we're living in a world these days where we're not like the aesthetic is so much more important than
which is ridiculous.
The experience or the vibes that we're catching.
Oh, it's actually insane because like my like some of my friends wanted to go to Dubai and I was like, guys, Dubai's already my buzz. There's nothing there, for example, that's dragging me there apart from like luxury cars,
Lifestyle,
lifestyle. But it's like, why would you do that? What do you get from that? And the thing is, right? I think people, all of us in society, we think everyone else is really stupid to what's actually going on. If you guys suddenly were like, okay, we're gonna go to Dubai and we're gonna have all these cars, no one is thinking that's your car. So why are you, flexing with the car that's not even flexing, but like, why are you taking do an experience to be in a car. Like I was in a Ferrari. I'm like, but the Ferrari wasn't yours. Like that's like me being like I touched a Porsche, but it's not mine. So what good is that? You don't own it.
Angel's advocate. It could be a thing where like, see Dubai, right? I think I went once, and I forever wanted to better my life.
Because you saw what was there. Experience. That's fair.
So sometimes experience can help with aesthetic. I've been in many situations where like I realized, okay, because I hadn't worked on myself a lot physically and mentally, I wasn't able to get into certain rooms. But once I invested that, the experience now matched the aesthetic. And I think that's the best. And I think the world will paint to you sometimes like there's not enough people that are smart and beautiful, smart, and like the world is small. But there's actually a lot of amazing people out there who have both aesthetic and experience.
That's true. But I do think that the average person that's chasing an aesthetic is only doing it because they want to do it, because they want people to see
like
it.
Materialism.
Do you know there was a spot? You know that place, Ivy?
Ivy Asia.
That Asia.
Ivy Asia, yeah.
People have been posting that stupid turquoise floor for like the last like 3 months, yeah. And the worst part is, whenever I ask anyone about the restaurant, because I know where it was, but I haven't gone, and they're like, the food is shit. They said
That's
the food.
why I haven't gone.
They said the food is dead. I'm like, you're still posting it.
The dragon roll is really nice, but when I ordered the noodles, I sent it back.
There you go. The proof's in the pudding. Like someone right here.
Dragon roll is nice though.
Fair. But the point is, I saw it posted so much, and I'm like, oh.
But that's how society works.
Of course,
People need to want things, and it's like when you make things hard to get, more expensive, more exclusive. That's what makes people want to be like, oh my
Grey
God.
Goose, for example. I don't know, like if you guys drink vodka, right? But obviously Grey Goose, yeah. They blind tested that. So I studied marketing in university, so I love watching stuff like with psychology and why people buy
those blind taste tests
on
BuzzFeed.
They did it. No, but this is like an actual like scientist that did this, right? They blind tested 10 different vodkas, right? And Grey Goose ranked within the last quartile, so it was like between 8 and 10 on average, right? But when people knew it was Grey Goose, it ranked between 3 and 1 because they knew it was Grey Goose. Because of how expensive it is. Grey Goose is like not that much better vodka. There's no history behind it. The only reason it's expensive is because the bottle color, the height of the bottle, so you can't put it in shelves. So you have to put it on the very top where there's no shelf above it. That's why they put it. And if you look at something that's higher, it seems premium.
Yeah.
Top shelf, like you say, top shelf.
They're tricking people.
They're basically tricking people, and it worked. People will try. If anyone ever tells you that Grey Goose tastes better, tell them, look them in their eyes, look them in their soul, and say, "You're a stinking lie," because it's not. Like it's been tested and proven that's not. People only buy it because it's expensive. Which is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, because I think when it comes to like alcohol, like vodka, it can only be distilled a certain time. So I think it's like triple distilled or something.
You can't quadruple distill it. Like
so like even Smirnoff has that. So like if you're buying Grey Goose and
you're drinking Smirnoff.
It
looks nice.
Getting the same thing. It just looks.
All you didn't.
It's not like whiskey or like tequila.
No, exactly. That's aged, exactly. Yeah.
So those ones, it makes more sense why they'd be expensive. But let's be so for real. There's no tequila in this world that should cost 10,000.
Because
the process is made the same, but it's just aged and made in, or maybe put into a different type of wood.
I've seen 10K tequila.
But that's what I'm saying. But when you actually know the process of it,
it was like 1980 something. That's why.
Even at that, it's still.
I agree with you.
You know, like somebody could own a house and like their grandparents have fucking forgotten that on the shelf, and that's equivalent to the same thing.
It's mad. Even the
like when you actually deep
alcohol prices are table. This is one the experience over ecstatic thing I was going to touch on as well. Table culture. People buying. I think. Unless it's a birthday, right? That's the only time I'll ever justify a friend, a partner, a business person, anyone buying a table. If you buy tables on a regular, oh my God, I'm so sorry for the brainwashing that's been done on you because people buy Smirnoff for tables. Smirnoff is how much for a liter?
You can buy it at the airport for 11 euro.
11 euro, simple. You buy Tesco 30 euro, a little bit steep. People will go and buy that same bloody bottle for like 200 euro. Grey Goose, Grey Goose is 60 euro. It's not even that expensive if we're being so real. People will buy in a club for 300, 400, 500 euro.
Do you know back in the day there used to be a club in Dublin called Crystal Basement?
Oh, yeah, I've been to Crystals.
I haven't been, but I know. I've heard about it.
Crystals.
Do you know back then, you could get a table, you could buy a bottle for 50 to 60 euro. Like you could buy a bottle in Crystal Basement, 50 or 60 euro, And I think I was actually only talking about this the other day.
I used to drink my way back in there because that's how cheap.
You used to drink my way because
no,
I wasn't buying it, but the people were
buying it. Oh, they're buying it for you.
You bought the bottle, you got the section. Do you get me? You weren't paying for the section. It's like you bought the bottle, you got the section with your friends. That was fine.
Go on, sorry, baby.
No, it's all right. I think table culture,
so silly.
Speaking with my godfather about it yesterday, do you know what I mean? I feel it's very transactional. Do you get me? And I was actually thinking about it back in the day because obviously men buy the table, women sit on the table. Do you get me? And the reason why men buy the table is because they want to sleep with the women. So in essence, we're just even if we don't do it or not, we're a transaction.
Thank you.
And I was deep in it because he was saying like Las Vegas, it was it used to be like gambling city, right? But now it's like the party city. You know what I mean? And people are having beach parties, and you're paying €10,000 for a beach chair that you don't even get to bring home. Do you know what I mean?
It's true what you said there, because it's very rare. I've been out one time last year where I was at a table, and the table was bought because the guy was coming with his girlfriend, so he knew that her friends would also want to be there. So that was the only time I think I've probably ever been on a table where it wasn't because like I looked pretty.
Well, even like from my perspective, like as a guy, right? If I bought a table, right, and I knew that all it would take for me to sleep with someone is some vodka, I'm like, is that all? Because my cousin, right, in Canada, we were driving back home from a night out one day, and he was telling me about he used to buy tables and stuff, and I was giving him the same spiel. I was like, bro, like that's ridiculous, it's a waste of money. And he was saying like, yeah, like the way girls would like, whenever he bought a table, like the way the body language, the way girls spoke to him, the way they approached him, like, oh, like, hey, like, oh, they'd come over to him and all this kind of shit. And he's like, the only difference of me now and 10 minutes before I bought this table was I wasn't on the platform. I didn't have this bottle in front of me. You will potentially have sex with me all because you want some vodka. That's it. That's that. When you boil it down, that's all it is.
Just to emphasize, just to piggyback on that, right? When I feel like the whole club scene, it's kind of funny. Like, and if you go to a club, just watch this, right? You go to the club. I'll do it as a girl. So I go into the club or wherever, and usually I get to the club early-ish, right? Before the girls come.
Yeah.
I think it's the best strategy if you want to get to the table early, by the way, because then you don't have that much competition. But side note, basically when you go to the club early, right? So now I'm closing my eyes because I'm trying to. Everyone close their eyes.
Close my eyes.
So now you're a baddie.
Okay.
Baddie.
Thank you.
So now everyone's in the club now, and the guys have arrived on their table.
Where am I, baddie? What am I wearing? Am I in a
Red dress,
red
heels,
maxi?
gold,
Is it my back showing?
bust down, yeah.
Okay,
backless.
nice.
Back
Backless.
So basically, you walk
okay,
into the club, right, and all the guys are at their tables, right? Calm. The bottles haven't come yet because they know to bring the bottle service at a certain time because that's when more people are in the club. So the guys are at their tables. They probably have ordered small drinks. All the babes start coming now. And then that's when the guys start buying the bottles.
Okay.
Then now the people who own the club, they'll come to the table, sparklers, everything. And that's like a warning sign. So you know the lighthouse in the sea?
Yeah.
That's what the bottle service is.
Okay.
So then as soon as that's over, then you now see the influx of babes go to that corner. And that's what it is. Then what happens is now bottle wars. So now, cool, the girls are in the section or whatever. To get more girls on the section or to let the guys know that we got it better than you, even though you have these babes on your table, they order another bottle service. But the problem is, right, this lifestyle has been like open to normal average people.
Yes.
That's the issue. Now, obviously, people have seen these people who actually can afford bottle service, like a 200 euro bottle.
Yeah,
is
it's
literally
nothing.
minus
like a coffee
0.000 point.
yeah.
Literally, to them, they just do it. Celebration, they can do it. And obviously, other people would see this and be like, women will see this, like, oh, this means you're rich, you're wealthy, I can benefit of this. Men see that if I do this too, then that means I'm like them. And that's what people just want to feel among. They want to feel among the 1%.
Fairs.
That's why.
That's a nice way to put it, to be fair. It makes it sound better. I just think it's
like, it doesn't make sense if you have financial goals, and let's say, for example, like you're not where you at where you want to be financially, and you have responsibilities like a child at home, or just like,
there's niggas that climb on bottles, man. Let's be so real.
Do you get me? But like,
Jesus, imagine if they did that in clubs. You know the debt people would be in.
Oh, Clan is
But apparently-
suffering.
I think it's closing down, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
who are we talking to? Or somebody was saying that, like, on a podcast, she came from Nigeria. So basically, a lot of UK people flew to Nigeria, and like they ordered this bottle service.
I heard that, last year.
But like, because they went back to Ireland, it looked like fraud. So they claim it back as fraud.
But would it not come up on their flights? Not like.
Yeah.
No,
I think
just
they've probably
if you can go on holidays and someone like robs your car.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, good
Like,
point.
you know, because that actually happened to me in Brussels. So like, I literally paid for dinner, and I don't know at what point where I lost my card, but I just started seeing Rev, like someone was going into the shop and was like buying tons of stuff, so I canceled my card immediately. So like straight away I got the money back because it literally looks so like I could have been the one to do that, even though I wasn't. But that's how easy it is to do that.
I think table culture, is good. Like, I think the problem I have, with table culture is we also need to be having a good time. Do you get me?
No one at the table is having
Like
fun.
nobody's having fun.
They're not having fun.
Remember where we went last year, where we were all put on the
Drip.
table? That was Drip. That was one of my favorite nights in the UK.
But you know why it was fun?
It was fun because they paid for everything, but those guys were also respectful.
They were respectful.
They weren't doing
but
anything.
Also, the main reason why
It's because we looked good.
we looked good and we were
Always.
lit.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
key
But
to
that's
the
what I'm
best
saying.
table
But we were
is
lit because we were
babes.
having fun.
Yeah.
It was very easy for us to be lit. When that saxophonist came, I sat on the couch with us and we're like,
Sparklers, we were doing a bottle.
we were the
Like-
only people in the club doing that. There was other
I was
girls there.
standing on the but we were standing on the couches. But when we're doing those things,
Yeah.
we were genuinely enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
And I didn't care if everybody was looking at me or not.
You didn't
was
care.
looking
Yeah,
at me.
that's the
already on the
experience
table,
over the
like,
aesthetic.
The reason
Exactly.
I see, like, because listen, I love a bottle service, I love a section, right?
First.
But the main reason is because one, I'm safe. Second, all my other girls safe. Now there's scenarios where you might not be safe.
Yeah, look,
but more
yeah.
times than not,
Safe
like
section.
if you see me on the table, I'm safe and my girls are good. Why? There's free drink. Why
No, fair. Again,
Yeah.
We're not gonna-
that's a,
I don't know if the
Have
section
fun.
is safe though, because again, it goes to the transactional point of like men.
Yeah, we
wanting
were on
something.
that table because we were good looking. It had nothing to do with being lit. They were hoping we were lit because we were on that table before we walked in.
The
Yeah.
transactional, what I would say from the transactional point, you can tell that from the jump. Usually I'm the friend that like sources the table. In my past life, that's what I was.
okay.
So obviously now, as a responsibility of like 4 to 3 girls, I have to make sure the men on this table,
Yeah.
I have to quickly use my brain and scan down. Do you get me? So it's either I'm into one of the people on the table or I know this is safe.
Fair.
And more times I've been lucky enough to be on safe tables.
That's good.
I think it, like what scares me, because you hear about things that happen, like I don't think people like, and goes back to experience, because I think you can still have a good experience. And
You
it be
definitely
aesthetically
can.
Yeah.
I'd
pleasing.
say, but
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I think both can
Happen.
go hand in hand,
Hand in
right?
hand.
But I think it's more
the
rare now.
exception, not the
Rare.
rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I feel like people, like when you're experiencing something, right? Even if you're on a table or not, like, have you ever been like, somebody will buy you a drink or something, do you know what I mean? And it's like, just have a good night. Do you know what I mean? Like, I find you attractive, have a good night, but I'm not expecting anything, right? Whereas when you go on a table, like they're buying you these drinks, and then when you're saying, I'm actually gonna go home now, and they're like, what do you mean you're gonna go home?
Yeah.
Like you're entitled, like I've done all this for you.
That's
Do you
also
know what I mean? And I
that's
think
table service.
that's what the problem is. We're not living in a society anymore where we can just be nice to each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Cost of living crisis, of course.
Yeah, and I feel like whenever
Everyone's
guys tend to do it is because they're flexing. Because there was a scenario that I wasn't in a scenario, but it was a scenario I seen. And I was part of the section of the table. I wasn't drinking, funny enough, at all that night because I was driving. But I seen one of the guys was also invited to be in that section, but he wasn't invited by the guy who paid for the bottle.
Yeah.
So when the bottle was on the table, his natural instinct is I can drink because the bottle was, you were there. You were there. So like he enters and it nearly causes an uproar because the man who paid for the bottle was like, I didn't pay that for you. I paid for the girls. But if this section was really just a section for people vibes, it shouldn't have
shouldn't care
mattered that he
exactly.
took a drink.
Exactly.
But he was clearly doing it because he wanted to feel like he was a big man.
Baller. You want to show the
Big
girls,
baller, exactly. A big baller in front of like all the girls.
and that's, I don't think, like, because my God, when we were talking about it last night, we were talking about rave culture, do you know what I mean? And about like how it was just so much more open. Like you go out, like you go to Ibiza, you go to a rave, you go to a concert, people are experiencing it. They're like, I love this right now. Do you know what I mean? He said like people was dancing the same spot for 12 hours, not even look around at who's beside them. Do you get me? Obviously maybe induced with some little things, but anywho,
No, but
anyways, but it's like when we go out now, it's like let's post it everywhere, let's do everything. Do you know what I mean? Like I just want to show people that I was here rather than
me
actually
enjoy
being
it.
here.
Exactly.
You know what? I actually, when I go out now, I actually don't post when I'm in the club or in the section, because now there's now a bad stigma for girls who are there. 1, 2, like I don't need to do this. Like,
'Cause if you-
like I'm okay. Like I'm actually having. I feel like if I wasn't having fun, I'd post.
Exactly,
Yes,
and that's the
literally.
problem though, because now all the prices are skyrocketed for
Yeah.
these tables. Nobody's having a good time. Men think that this is the only way that this
can
is
sleep
like
with somebody,
this,
yeah.
this,
The easiest way to get somebody, yeah.
Get me? And it's like it's not like let's actually like let's be nice to women.
be-
Yeah.
Let's
Of course.
try asking them
There's
for
more
sex.
chances of me actually liking you from just being nice than you buying me a drink.
Even just catching a vibe. Like I feel like whenever I see guys in a section, they're not even there. They just
Yeah.
They're like bodyguards.
Just
I'm like,
standing
bro,
there.
you pay if you pay for your
Well,
drink.
you know what they're doing when they're standing there is they're preying the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
I guess.
I think as well, like even if like girls, because I've been on tables just girls only. Yeah, I've bought a table, and it's like
It's fun.
and I would welcome anybody onto my table. Do you get
Yeah.
me? If you are here for the right reason.
Yeah.
Here's
you get me?
man. That's what clubs
Well,
is for.
depending on how much alcohol I have left.
But still, because it's
Would.
like, but if I'm-
Depending on what your vibe is, like if you meet a girl, like let's say you're not in the section and you're on the dance floor and she's throwing it back, you're having fun, she's
Oh,
vibe.
no, yeah.
You would,
No,
you
come to
100%.
my
No matter
table,
how much
yeah.
I know you, no matter how much alcohol is left, you would bring her. In fact, you'd be the one pouring it down her throat. Say,
No, I can do that for sure. But like, obviously, I don't know if I talked about this experience before, but I had an experience where like I got a section and I had a bottle. So I was looking at, there's 5 girls. This many.
you have to start doing the mathematical equation of the
Yeah.
the
Sometimes I
€100
get-
bottle you just
literally,
spent.
So sometimes I
Yeah.
get why guys are a bit on it, but like, don't then
Don't-
invite
don't-
10,000
don't-
girls. You
That's
can't-
it.
yeah, but then it's like,
But
then
see,
it's-
girls know what they're doing as well because if you're invited to a table, I'm not leaving my girls. Like
Yeah.
my girls are coming with me.
Facts.
So
But then it's also like like we shouldn't have that leech culture either. Do you know what I mean? Like
it's-
are
yeah.
we like if we can't go out, yeah? Like let's not go out. Like let's not like if we have to depend on someone else's bottle.
Not even
Like-
someone else, a random person, mind you. This is not like your partner or something. This is a random ass person in the club.
Have a scenario.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm closing my eyes again.
It came up on the Shea Bar actually.
Yeah.
So this babe was like, it's New Year's Eve, and the girls want to go out and stuff like that. So obviously now they get to the club, and obviously promoters. So in Miami, like you usually link up with promoters, and they get you
Miami,
into the club, and they put you on a table, right? So now the promo is outside, but like every girl is able to get in, but this one friend who's a bit on the plus side.
Heavy side,
yeah, I saw this.
You saw it?
Not into
Okay,
No,
calm.
I
So
heard
obviously
of
she's
the
a bit on the plus side, so they're asking her to pay $300
to get in.
Yeah, but that's what
That's
America.
what we are.
No, but that's what America is really like.
No, America's crazy
yeah,
for
it's
club.
like
I'm
literally
not
what
even
they're
gonna
like.
lie, I went to I would consider myself a very gorgeous babe, but I
Facts.
struggled. Thank you. I struggled in Miami.
In Miami, you.
Yeah.
Oh, then we're
I
all
did,
fucked.
like-
Oh my god.
But I think
my
it's
God.
because of ethnicity.
Yeah,
Because I have an American friend as well
she
who
Latino?
no, she's black. But she
Yeah.
was saying to me, because we were planning on coming up to go visit her, 2 of us black girls, and she was like, I'm not gonna lie. She was like, if we're going out, I probably can only get one of yous in. 3 black girls, no chance.
They're gonna make you pay $300. So obviously, just to finish the story, right? They were all negotiating for 2 hours. Which I think is like they were negotiating for 3 hours. Like, do we split it? Do we go home? Where else can we go? So obviously, it got to like maybe a couple minutes before New Year's Eve, and she was like to the plus size friend, "How about we pay for your taxi to go home, and like so you don't miss New Year's?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll get in the taxi, but you will never hear from me again." And the girls went into the club, and she went home.
She was never their friend.
Yeah.
She was never their friend.
But that is the experience versus the aesthetic. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like your friend, if you genuinely
On
enjoy
New
your
Year's.
friend's
Yeah,
company,
New Year's is crazy.
we're all
Actually,
putting money in together. We're getting you in. If you
Yeah.
have to pay the
See,
300, or fuck that place and we're going somewhere.
I'm not
Yeah.
even
Go.
angel advocating this because I genuinely believe that's the devil. Like that's devil's work. But
That's
they were
the truth,
basically
yeah.
saying that it's because it's New Year's Eve they wouldn't have been able to get into anything else. Go home.
Go home.
Go to an Irish
home.
pub.
Do the countdown with your friend at home. Play
Yeah.
some music and go home.
Because you like
Yeah.
you're celebrating the new year together.
Together,
Like,
Rather
you
than
guys
doing
are
it with random
alive.
ass people in the club.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you're alive to
Experience
cross over.
aesthetic. Come on.
100%. The experience I've had with all the women in my life, I will not second guess not getting into a club. Even if Gunna was, I love Gunna and I love Brent Fires.
Yeah.
Even if Gunna and Brent Fires were in that club and they said, Demi, where are you? It will hurt me, but those are my girls. Like, I know who they are to me.
Come
Do you
on
get me?
now.
But I want to be Angel's advocate.
yeah.
I want to be Angel's advocate, right? Let's say there's a group of 5. You know how like you'd be closer to like 3 of the girls out of the 5.
Oh,
that
yeah,
scenario.
yeah.
That scenario, okay? Calm. Anything but wait.
What?
Because you are on the plus size. Let's say it's like a thing where like
That's something that will crush her spirit, man.
it would.
That would.
crush
Oh,
you.
that would.
Her friends didn't just ditch her. Someone literally stood outside the club and said, "You're fat, go home."
That's now. I'm not saying that what the club owner did was good or what the girls did, right? But like when it comes to something like that you're in control of, and now you're in a situation, you've now put yourself in a situation where you've now been
Been
embarrassed.
subjected to what?
Do you get me? Now I'm not saying that like it's right because it's wrong, but it's more so like Now, every time you go out with these girls, you're going to be self-conscious. You're going to be reminded that your weight stopped enjoyment one time.
Proof.
Or that
And these girls, the type of girls in the videos, they
even
make
also
you feel...
highlights that you're the least attractive out of the whole group.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Oh
you
my
don't know how
goodness.
big she was. Do you know what I mean? She could have just been like, she might not.
She could have
even
been a
be-
size 12 and the others were like a size 6.
Yeah. It could, yeah.
And it's like, that's actually, she's not. She doesn't have a weight problem.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
what society thinks is a weight problem.
Aesthetic
Which
over
I
experience.
100% agree. Because, like, let's say, for example, she might have just had a baby. It might be hormones.
Yeah, postpartum. Yeah.
She could have a
It might
thyroid
be-
issue. She could be on steroids. She could
But-
have PCOS.
But my thing is, right, I'm not going to lie. In that kind of scenario, I'd avoid any type of those scenarios. But maybe because I have experience in how superficial that industry is.
Fair.
I wouldn't go out with a bunch of girls subconsciously because you guys would look at each other. You guys will see the similarities or the differences. We like going out now, putting yourself in that club scenario and being embarrassed, which is, I know it's not your fault, but that's how bad the
But
world
see,
is.
that
Yeah.
also...
It's so sad.
It
but
depends
anything
on the
but-
time and the place, though, because like that would only happen in America. Let her go to Africa. The girl with the
They
big
let
girl,
her in.
the big girl was the one who's
Yeah.
most likely chosen over the skinny girl.
Yeah.
Like it just depends on, and it also goes to show, go where you are valued.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, what I was really saying was just like, it's sad. Anything but weight.
That's peak.
Because
honestly.
you can't be like, that's just, because
Some
I
people
think weight
really
is
can't
something
help
that like,
their weight. Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
it's just anything but weight. Because it had to be weight. Because that's one of the things women deal with. Like, that's the scenario. Like, apparently that video was AI. Surprise, woo.
Oh.
And yeah, so obviously, like, AI thought of that situation and it was weight. And obviously, women are put on pedestals because of their looks. But weight is something that brings them
Yeah,
down.
because beauty, as much as beauty is subjective, you can be a big girl and still be pretty.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But
me.
if you're a big girl, you're
course.
just not skinny.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That's
yeah,
really, really
but
crazy.
that's how superficial
the world is.
Bro.
So
So,
sorry to get dark there, guys. but I
No,
just
it's
wanted
good.
to do
It's
that
deep though.
part.
We love all people, all shapes and sizes.
No,
of course.
100%.
yeah. So experience over aesthetic.
All the time.
Yeah,
Always.
facts.
Till it's
Yeah.
backwards.
Facts.
Will we finish on a dilemma?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's go. Was I wrong for speaking up or wrong for staying silent?
Okay.
I'm a 25-year-old trans woman and I've learned the hard way how some men live double lives. Before I transitioned, I was bullied relentlessly by guys in my community. After I transitioned, some of them, the same men came back, secretive, closeted, and full of anger they didn't know how to handle. Privately, they acted out desires they were ashamed of. Publicly, they became controlling, jealous, and sometimes abusive to the women closest to them. I'm not talking about queer men or men who are exploring themselves. I'm talking about closeted men who refuse to take responsibility for their own lives and instead hurt women to protect their secrets. I've seen this pattern over and over: aggression at home, manipulation, emotional cruelty, all while hiding behind a mask of normalcy. Recently, my best friend confided that her sister was in a seriously abusive relationship. The sister had already been hospitalized. She didn't understand why her boyfriend was so volatile. Police involvement hadn't helped. When I heard his name, I realized I recognized him from past circles. I didn't have receipts, just knowledge of patterns I've seen before and the way secrecy and shame can fuel violence. I didn't want to say anything. I knew it could shatter relationships, cause chaos, or make me seem like I was meddling. But staying quiet felt worse. Her sister's safety was on the line and the abuse was already real. So I told my best friend what I knew, including the part how some men hide their lives, take out their shame and rage on the people they love, and manipulate women to protect themselves. And now I'm left asking myself, did I do the right thing by speaking up because someone was in danger, or did I overstep by connecting someone's hidden life to the abuse he was inflicting?
No, she was 100% the right. That's someone's life at stake, man. Let's be so real. Like, oh my goodness.
That's deep. Yeah.
That's so deep. Oh my God. But she was that person, that wrote down was in the right, I think. Because
100% in the right.
like, let's be real. If, like, obviously a man is obviously way, way stronger than a woman. Like, when I think about abuse, obviously I don't think about it often, but whenever I do think about it, I'm just like, the power dynamic for a man to a woman is insane. Like, it's actually crazy. So if someone's literal life's on the line, you have done the right thing in my books.
Yeah, I think, like, reading back on it, I do think that she was right to say that. Do you know what I mean? And I think what she's highlighted is a bigger problem of
Huge problem.
of men who don't want to be themselves. Do you know what I mean? And it's like
The hatred that man was exuding within himself was what he was projecting
Perfect,
onto
yeah, literally.
the
Yeah.
woman. Yeah.
And I think that's the scary thing, because it's sort of like, yeah, you had to out him for the safety of someone else. You know what I mean? Usually I would say it's whenever anybody, like if you are in the closet, it's up to you whenever you want to come out. Do you know what I mean? It's nobody should ever force you out. Do you get me? That's your own. But in a time like that, when it's someone's life on the line, of course you have to help.
Because imagine that victim died. Imagine, would you rather live with the guilt of telling someone and, you know, you feel like you've been meddling a bit, or would you rather think, oh, I knew this was a possibility. I knew this person was capable of this. I knew what could have happened from the start, and then this is the result.
Yeah.
I'd rather be known as a meddler than known as myself inside that I could have helped someone. I could have helped someone, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think it's a very touchy subject, but I'm so proud that like she did tell
100%.
her friend. Do you know what I mean? And like, as much as you might feel ashamed or like second guessing yourself, I don't think you should second guess yourself in these situations. No. Like, you're helping someone and like you were being a girl.
I'll tie into Claire's Law, which is the domestic violence disclosure scheme, which is also known as Claire's Law, a police power, which means members of the public can ask the police for information on their partner's criminal history. So she did what was correct. Having that information is so correct, because this law has come into place for women who, if you're a bit sus about your friend not saying something and you can see something's not right, you can go to the police and ask for information and be like, are we sure that this person has not already been charged for domestic violence? And then once you get information like that, you gotta tell.
Yeah,
you gotta tell. Speak up. So that's good.
I think the hard part is like, for the dilemma, what I'm getting is there's the part of telling, like, helping someone, but it's also like exposing someone's personal life. Yeah. And I think that is obviously like really hard, and like you don't want to do that. Do you know what I mean? But it just shows that like we need to like be more open to people expressing themselves if that's what they want to do, because at the end of the day, people who are not expressing themselves in the way they want are hurting other people, and we shouldn't be hurting people.
And shout out to this person for also having the moral compass of actually thinking between the two decisions. Like, you can tell that person genuinely cares about how their actions are going to affect somebody else. So shout out to you for actually being that person.
1000%, yeah.
I don't want to sound like the bad guy, right? But if you're dealing with something, right, and you choose to deal with it in a violent way, all like, not grace, but all like measures in to protect what you're going through goes out the window, because you didn't choose the right way to because we're like, it's okay to express, like, it's okay to express yourself, but if you decided now to act violently and now put someone in danger, that removes all like, protection. We have to go to police. We have to take measures into your own hands. Like, even if certain situations at work or whatever, yes, there's many non-NDAs, non-disclosures or whatever, but as soon as your health is at risk, you do have to speak up, because now your health is at risk. People have to get involved.
Yeah, I completely agree. But yeah, no. So it was a bit of a heavy dilemma, but of course, we always welcome on anything that we can help with. From all of us here, we're happy that you did. We think that you did the right thing.
We applaud you.
If anybody has ever experienced those things, so like, one, if you are confused about your sexuality, don't be. Do you know what I mean? Like, just work it through yourself. Like, you are the most important person in your life, and
facts.
If you might be confused right now, but confusion won't last long once you sort of do the work on yourself. So don't ever feel like you have to dim your light for anybody. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are you for a reason, and you will figure out your path when you need to. Do you know what I mean? But don't ever dim your light. The second part is like, if you're ever experienced domestic violence or any type of violence, like men or women, because both sides experience it. It's like, violence is not right, even if it's emotional, verbal, physical, and if this is your sign, if you're ever experienced those things, just go get the help that you need. Do you know what I mean? And somebody will listen. It might not be a family member. It might not be a friend. Sometimes you have to go to authorities, but there's things out there. Please look online, because we just want everyone to be in a happy world, and we want to have good experiences, not aesthetic ones.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh my God, guys, we got to round up.
Yeah. So it was good. How did you find it?
Fantastic. I love chatting away. I can literally talk to a chair, and you guys are so fun to talk to. I think we had John. I was only deep, and we were probably singing our hearts out at one point as well. Like,
Last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip it.
Couldn't even get it.
No, of course. But yeah, no, I think in terms of what I want to say to the world, experience is so much more important. Like, I'm a big music person. Like, that's what I do, music, interviews, all that kind of stuff. But music is so beautiful because it connects you to everybody. Like, I'll think about this in 10 years. I'll be like, oh my God, I was telling these girls about confession. I was singing confession to these girls and they were weird. They all looking up. She wanted to keep it.
I did. It's already my story.
She can use it on some man.
I haven't even listened to the full song. I saw Misdemeanor, Missy Elliott's on that. So I'm going to listen.
Like, music's massive thing. And I think, like, you said your Godfather talked about raves and people having an amazing time. And you talked about being in the clubbing scene and just having an amazing time dancing on tables and all. Yeah. But all that's possible because of music. And it's a beautiful thing that I feel like we take for granted sometimes, but it's just cherish it. You know, all those things are experiences that
the
you
one language we all speak is
all language you want. You know exactly what dancing to.
Yeah.
And laughing.
And laughter after.
And taxis.
And crying.
There's a couple languages we all speak. But yeah, no, music's a beautiful thing and it ties into the whole experience over aesthetic majorly. Live your life for you. Don't go do stuff because, you know, you see people else doing it online because you won't enjoy it.
Important for the young generation.
Literally, no. I like even my little brother tries to do something. Like, bro, do you even like what you're doing? He's like, not really. I'm like, well, you're not doing it for you. You're going for the aesthetic. But yeah, just everyone live a wonderful life. Everyone have a wonderful, fantastic day. I've been with 3 amazing, fantastically gorgeous ladies that have been talking and listening to me burn their ears off them all day. But yeah, thanks very much, guys.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, ladies. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron. And guys, thanks so much for listening. And next week, please tune in to our weekly subscription to the Gist.